about our material. For the first chance, I give to my sister to present.
Thank you. Our topic is mental linguistic expression and the psychological reality based on fear and motivation expression. The essence of a language theory in psychological revolves around understanding the intricate process involved in human language acquisition, production, comprehension, and usage from a psychological perspective. Language is a fundamental aspect of human cognition and behavior, and studying it helps elucidate how individual think, communicate, and interact with the world around them. Psychologists are interested in the status of mental linguistic knowledge in language acquisition in the context of connection, meta-consciousness, meta-memory, and meta-communication. In psychology, internal structure and external structure generally refer to the organization, components, and relationship within psychological constructs or phenomena, either within the individual or within the environment and society, reflect on their learning. Internal structure pertains to the organization and components of psychological or phenomena within an individual. This involves examining how different elements or parts are interrelated and contribute to the overall functioning of the mind or personality. In the context of psychology, utterances and decoders are terms related to language processing, specifically in the domain of the psycholinguistic and communication. Let's delve into their meanings and how they are relevant to the understanding of language processing in psychology. And utterance refers to any meaningful unit of speech or vocalization produced by an individual. It's a unit of communication that convey a particular message or meaning. Utterance can range from a single word to a complete sentence or even a longer discourse. Understanding how decoders process utterance is fundamental to comprehending various aspects of language comprehension, including how people interpret language, make inference, and construct meaning from linguistic input.
Our next session, I give to my brother Sarah to present.
Expression of fear. Studies on fear might delve into how individuals express fear through linguistic cues, investigating the use of specific words, metaphorical expression, or even linguistic patterns associated with fear-related contexts. Additionally, research may explore the impact of fear on language processing and production. Fear potentiated startle is defined as the increase in the frequency of magnitude of the acoustic. Startle reflects in the presence of a previously neutral stimulus that has been repeatedly paired with an aversive, unconditioned stimulus. Here are some specific types of fear. Phobia, an intense, irrational fear of a specific object, situation, or activity. Examples include acrophobia, or fear of spiders, or acrophobia, or fear of heights. Anxiety, a general feeling of unease or apprehension, often about an imminent event or uncertain outcome. Paranoia, irrational fear of suspicion of others, believing they pose a threat. Panic, sudden intense fear, often accompanied by a feeling of losing control.
motivation. Motivation is the internal or external drive that stimulates a person to take action, pursue a goal, or exhibit a particular behavior. It is the force that energizes and directs behaviors, guide individuals towards the achievement of their desires, aspirations, or needs. Motivation can be influenced by various factors, including personal values, external rewards, intrinsic satisfaction, and the pursuit of personal or professional growth. Similarly, in the realm of motivation, studies could focus on language as a tool for self-motivation or how motivational states are linguistically communicated. Analyzing motivational language might involve investigating positive affirmation, goal-setting expression, or the linguistic correlation in intrinsic and extrinsic motivation. Here are some key ways in which work can influence motivation. The first, positive affirmations. Using positive and empowering words in self-talk can enhance motivation. Example, every day, in every way, I'm getting better and better. Second, self-efficacy. Words that instill a sense of belief in one's capability can boost motivation. Example, I successfully handled similar situation in the past. I can do it again. The third, motivational quotes and language. Inspirational quotes and motivational language, when carefully chosen by people resonant, can act as powerful catalyst for motivation. Example, the only way to do great work is to love what you do, by Steve Jobs. And then the implication of the expression, fear, and motivation. First, implication of fear expression. 1. Behavior response. Fear expressions can trigger a fight or flight response, influencing immediate action and decisions making. Avoidance behaviors may emerge as individuals seek to avoid perceptives. Second, cognitive impact. Fearful language can contribute to heightened stress and anxiety, impacting cognitive functions such as concentration and problem solving. Third, psychological change. Fearful expression can activate the body stress response, leading to psychological change such as increased heart rate, shallow breathing, and muscle tension.
Implication of motivation expression. Motivation expression can positively impact goal pursuit, productivity, and overall well-being. When individuals express motivation, it often leads to increased effort, persistence, and a greater likelihood of achieving desired outcomes. This expression can inspire others, fostering a collaborative and motivated environment.
The result. This paper investigates the realm of metalinguistic proposal and their significance in linguistic discourse, highlighting the rate in shaping language use and understanding. The paper touched on the complex process of language theory in psychology, emphasizing the importance of psycholinguistic knowledge and its application in speech technology. Furthermore, the content explores the theoretical basis of the application of psycholinguistic expression, emphasizing the impact of language on human and computer interaction. The paper also discuss contextual level theory, which explains how psychological distance affect our perception and function.
Thank you. This is our presentation. Do we give chance to the floor to give question? First for Miss Winnie.
Thanks for the chance given to me. My question: how do you people express fear through their body language and facial expression?
Thank you. Second chance I give to Miss Evelyn.
What are the common cycle signs of fear, like increased heart rate or sweaty palms?
Okay, my friends, thank you for your question. My friend Seraph will be answer the question from Miss Winnie.
In its word, people often express fear through body language and facial expressions by exhibiting behavior such as trembling, cowering, avoiding eye contact, and making themselves appear smaller. Facial expression like widened eyes, furrowed brows, and a tense mouth can also indicate fear.
You get the point?
Yes.
Thank you, Miss Winnie. Next question I give the sister to answer.
Okay, thank you. The answer is common physical signs of fear include increased heart rate, rapid breathing, dilated pupils, muscle tension, and sweaty palms. These reactions are part of the body's fight or flight response to perceived risks.
Thank you very much.